Hey ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Azure for Sure here. Welcome to a very special showcase today, featuring a type of content I've never really shown off on my channel all that much. So I decided today, hey, why not give it a go? Unlike my previous Sonic the Hedgehog related videos, this one's going to be a tad different. Now, why don't we jump right in and see what this mod is all about. Right off the bat here, credit goes to Lady Joanne for developing this mod. This is truly something awesome for SA2. For anyone who's interested then, please be sure to check out the description box down below to try out this mod for yourself. So there it is in all its glory, Jet Set Sonic. The way that the modders made this look is so accurate. It literally looks like it was ripped right out of Jet Set Radio itself, like the physical game. I think this is from the first game, Jet Set Radio, yeah. I know there's one or two other games in the franchise. I'm honestly not too familiar with the Jet Set Radio franchise though, but from what I know from playing Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and all that, that this is definitely from the first game. It's really cool. Just all the attention to detail, the fact that Sonic's rocking a pair of sunglasses, which reminds me of Sonic from Sonic Riders, and the headphones on top of his head there. That's just a nice touch. Ever since I first started playing with this mod, I could tell that all this effort and love and attention to detail was present in the process of making this. And this is something that's truly a labor of love for not just Sonic fans, but anyone who's a fan of platformers or 3D Sonic in general. This is truly a treat to behold. Yeah guys, this is just really interesting. I couldn't help but want to play this myself and get my hands on it. I've been itching to go back to SA2 anyway. Honestly, this was a perfect excuse to go back and just play. I know that it's been a while since I've played Sonic Adventure 2 on my channel here. I think it was my Let's Play I did last year or so. To anyone who's interested, I mean, hey, go check it out. I think it's actually one of my better Let's Plays on this channel. Yeah, this mod is very cool. I never really would have imagined having Sonic and Jet Set Radio kind of fused together like that, but hey, it works. It meshes so well with the whole urban-esque landscape that City Escape provides. It was like a match made in heaven. Speaking of matches, guys, did you know this is actually my all-time favorite Sonic level throughout Sonic Adventure 2? Yep, it's my favorite. And now we come to my favorite sequence in the entire stage here, as we run down City Escape with a giant gun truck chasing behind Sonic. Oh man, this is so crazy. Ah, the memories. Fun fact, guys, I actually used to play SA2. This was one of my first Sonic games besides Sonic Adventure, the first one, just to point out. And I would often switch between these two games back to back. And so yeah, that was City Escape with Jet Set Sonic. Let's just get a look at his design real quick. Aw man, that's so awesome. And now let's see real quick here what rank we got. Did we get an A?
That was cool!
Sweet, we did. Alrighty, so now with City Escape behind us, let's go ahead and try a different mod. So there are actually two different skins for Sonic available. The Jet Set Sonic, which we just played as, and what we'll be seeing next is the Jet Set Radio Future mod, which takes inspiration from Jet Set Radio Future, which I think is the second or third game in the franchise, and gives Sonic a whole new look. So I'm not sure which one of them is my favorite if I had to pick between the two, as they're both kind of different and yet also kind of similar, like the sunglasses and whatnot and the skates. Ooh, those are actually a different color. Those are a darker blue, I believe, compared to the lighter shade that the other skin was for Sonic. And we're gonna go ahead right here and take my favorite shortcut in this entire level. I remember as a kid it took me forever to try and do this right, and now it's just all down to memory. And now I can just do it so effortlessly. Oh, that was so cool. You guys see that? That's one of my favorite things to do in this level. Because I know in this game that the rail switching isn't too hard. So it's usually pretty safe. Whoa, okay, we almost fell off right there. That was not good. But no worries, no worries. Yeah, this level was kind of tricky if you're not used to the layout of it. So we have to keep going up here, ascending to the higher levels without falling off and falling to our demise. Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely, I'd say one of the slightly more difficult levels. It's not the hardest like Cannon's Core or that puzzle section at the end of Crazy Gadget. Oh no. But for someone who's new to Sonic games and they're playing through this level for the first time and they can story mode as the hero side, yeah, this can definitely be a little bit of a curveball to try and navigate through. So yeah, if we fall, that's it. So far though, we're making pretty good progress, I'd say. As we ever so carefully climb up the tower here in outer space, or should I say on the edge of space, as we are still technically on the space colony arc, but rather on the outer edges of it, trying to figure out where to go. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I just noticed, guys, we actually just hit 100 rings. For this level, it's actually not too hard. It's rather easy, in fact. If you follow the level layout and don't really deviate from the main path too much, you can find a pretty good amount of rings. I think we're about to hit a checkpoint. Yeah, there we go. So, if I had to pick between the future mod here and the original mod from the first Jet Set Radio game, I am not too sure which one would be my favorite. I mean, okay, there we go. Got a slightly better look at him. Yeah, I would say this one's my favorite. Just because of the different colors and whatnot, and the design of, I guess, Beat, right? The main character? I think he's the main character anyway, from Jet Set Radio. You know, I wonder whatever happened to that franchise. I hope that one day Sega makes a new one. That'd be cool. I mean, I've only ever played the first game, but I know that a lot of people want more of those to return and give Sega some more support and whatnot. I mean, hey, if it's good, I'll play it. That's really all there is to it. And I believe we're coming up on the end of this section here, guys. Let's go ahead and smash this box and see what's down below. Okay, yeah, I did not remember this at all. Run, Sonic, run! Okay, we made it to the end. That was a close one. And we've cleared Final Rush.
Yes!
Now let's see what rank we got. Huh, well, would you look at that? That's twice in a row. 2 for 2.
That was cool!
Stage select.
Alright, so now that we've tried out the Jet Set Radio Future mod, why don't we go ahead and switch gears and go back to the original one and try it out in Green Forest. Oh wow, so I forgot about that timer there in the top right corner that's just counting down. From what I remember, yeah, if we don't get to the end of the stage before that timer hits 0, I believe we automatically lose a life, and we lose the level, and we have to start all over again from square one. But seeing as how Sonic is the fastest thing alive, I don't think that'll be a problem for us here. See, my favorite thing about this game, I'm sure you guys already know what I'm going to say, but I can't help but love this soundtrack. It's just burned into my memory. And every time I play, like these past few stages here, all the memories have just flooded back. Playing this as a kid, going over to my friends' houses and just playing the 2-player mode even, was so much fun. I'd hope that in the future that more mods like this will come out and we can experience more interesting SA2 memories here and you know, just see what people come up with over time. I mean, if that isn't proof that people still adore this game, I don't know what else is. You know what I've never noticed here before? I just realized this, guys. Those dragonflies are so huge. It's a good thing we don't have to fight them. I'm not sure how Sonic does around bugs. I've never noticed that before. See, even I'm learning something new here. Yeah, so the only thing I'd say that's a slight drawback about this mod is that since Sonic has Shadow's running animation, it can be a little bit tricky to navigate and move around the stages with him, since these are technically not built for Shadow and are mainly just for Sonic in general. It handles fairly well. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. And it looks like we are almost at the end of the level here. Okay, now which route do we take? For this end section right here, we have to be extremely careful not to fall into the water and meet our doom. Okay, so quickly here. Reflexes don't fail me now. Which way are we gonna go to get to the end of the level? Phew, that was a close one. I wasn't sure which path to take. And that's a wrap. Well everybody, this has been my look at the Jet Set Sonic mod. Now, in my opinion here, this mod is just straight up awesome. To anyone who's interested, I highly recommend checking out the link down below to try this mod out for yourself and see if you like it. If you want to see more content like this from me, be sure to stay tuned for more. Until my next video when we all meet again, this is Azure, and I'm signing out, guys.